One. Hi, Emily. How have you been?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. What's new? What's going on in your life?
Nothing much. I got my COVID vaccine today, so that has been kind of a whirlwind on my health. So I've just been kind of taking it easy today and
Nice.
working like usual. I'm finishing up my last semester of junior year right now, so just finishing up my classes, and I have finals this upcoming week, and
Good.
then I'll have some weeks off before summer starts. So yeah.
Cool. Any thoughts or feelings regarding what we talked about last time, or how are you feeling about the change we wanted to make? Did
Um,
you attempt it? How did it go? What were you
yeah.
thinking?
So I tried it out. I really liked the conversation that we had last time, and I gave it a lot of thought, and I told my family members about it so that I try to keep myself more accountable.
Good.
Um, and I was able to keep up with it. There were like a couple weeks or a couple days out of the week where I stopped, like I wasn't doing it as much as I thought I would, just
Okay.
because of my homework that I had to complete that I thought I had more time to. But um, for the most part, I was able to achieve my goal of working out every day after work. So I was really proud of myself, and I was just happy that we had that conversation so I could achieve my goals.
Good. So overall, you definitely had more accomplishments compared to your barriers. So you said some of your barriers were just time and homework. And then you
Hmm.
really said that you were able to tune into the plan and kind of work out for 5 to 10 minutes with those videos.
Hmm.
So overall, what was that like for you? Just being able to get into that routine? Was it a positive experience or a little negative? What were you thinking?
It was really good. I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to, because typically when I come home from work, I'm really tired, and I last thing I want to do is work
Right.
out or even think about moving more. But it gave me a boost of energy, kind of like I had so much adrenaline from work, and then I was able to work out and kind of release all of it, and then take a shower, and then my mind was ready to like do my homework. So
Cool.
it helped with my focus a lot, and I saw a lot of positive things coming from it. So that's what helped me keep motivated to keep doing it.
Good. Okay. So you really felt that you were able to have more energy. You said that you felt better mentally. You just had overall more energy from work. And even though you were exhausted from work, you did your workout and it kind of released all that stress
Yeah.
from work. Other than like increasing your energy, by making this change, did it have any influence on your sleep, your mood, you said you were able to focus better? What other kind of influences did this change make on?
Um, I definitely saw more of a like I have always been interested in nutrition, but it also like the exercise helped me kind of realize that I need to be putting better foods into my body to like help me get me through those exercises. Um, so I've been more conscious about what I've been eating, especially since I work at a like in the food industry.
Mhm.
I am surrounded by food like all the
Right.
time, and it's not the best food for you. So I've really been keeping track of like what like the amount of protein I eat in the morning, and just like cutting back on some of the coffees that I would have. And
Mhm.
so I've been a lot more health conscious just in general, and I've been taking more time to myself.
Good.
Um, and like in those days where I had like a lot of homework, or maybe I didn't have enough time to do the workout that I wanted to, I made sure that I prioritized a little time to journal or
Good.
write about like how the day went, just because I knew if I didn't do something physically for my body, I wanted to do something for my mind. So um yeah, I found a lot of good like benefits from the routine.
Good. I really see that you acknowledge that you're not always going to have time to do the workout, but still making time for yourself and mental health is just taking a few minutes to yourself for the day, whether that be through movement or through journaling, writing things down. I really commend you on that. That's great to recognize. Um, for the future, to maintain this goal, what challenges do you predict as you attempt to maintain this change? So what do you think you'll kind of run into in the
Well, I am taking summer classes, so I'll kind of have a similar schedule as to what I have been um, doing. So I'll still be working around the same amount of hours at work, and I'll
Mhm.
still be like in school, but I will like come across times where I like want to go have fun with friends or have time for a social life because um, I I mean other people will be on summer break, so I think a challenge that I might have is trying to balance everything,
Mhm.
and balancing my schoolwork and work and finding the time to exercise and making sure that I still see like my family and I keep
Right.
up my social life. So that would be like the only thing that I think I would like is the difference between my schedule now to what it will be in the future. So
Okay. So just overall, your friends have more time to do things, but you're still on that still busy
right.
school work schedule. How would you overcome some of these obstacles? You've named a few, but do you have any ideas of how you'd be able to overcome them?
I have an agenda that I write in every day, and like before the week starts, I write in my journal slash agenda of like the things I need to get done on which days. So I basically kind of make a routine from like a weekly routine.
Okay.
Um, and that could help if maybe a friend or someone says like, "Hey, let's go have dinner this night." I can put that into my agenda and plan out what days I need to be doing homework,
Good.
so that I can prepare and have time to have that social life.
Good. So basically, I love to hear it. You're scheduling your social life in there. That's still important to you, and you're recognizing that. But it's totally okay to schedule that into your busy schedule as well, and kind of
Right.
sometimes have that as the priority. Good. So it seems that you have a good grasp on this particular change. Are there any other changes you'd kind of like to explore, maybe for future meetings or just to kind of skim through today?
I think just because I've been more focused on it because of the physical activity, I want to try to come up with better meal plans and meal ideas just because, like I said, I am working in the food industry and I'm not
Mhm.
surrounded by the healthiest options all the time. And at work, I'm working like 8 to 9 hour shifts and being surrounded by like only that type of food. I like feel that I have to fuel myself with something. And so
Right.
I tend to gravitate towards those things. So, like, coming up with a plan on like the best meal ideas for like those quick and easy like times where I just need something
Good.
really fast. So, just like nutrition in general, just kind
Okay.
of finding a better nutrition plan.
Okay, so kind of diversifying your meal plans. Maybe I hear a little talk about meal prep, some quick and easy meals that you can grab on the go, whether it be before work, after work, even during work, a quick lunch break. So, how would this change help you? So, this nutrition change that you're kind of um, starting to talk about, how would this affect you or change help you?
I think it would help my mental health a lot and my confidence, because like I previously mentioned before, I played soccer, and so when I was playing soccer competitively, I didn't really care what I was eating because I could eat whatever I wanted and then I
Right.
could just shut it off because I was running so much. But now that I'm not running 8 miles a day, I have to watch what I eat, and so I think that having a nutrition plan would make me feel like more confident in my body, make me feel more confident in who I am because I know that having a healthy diet like just makes you feel better all around. So I'm just wanting to feel better like in my mental state and feeling better like best in my whole health, I guess.
Okay, so you physically and mentally would think, or this change would physically and mentally help you with your overall health. And what are some ways you think you could perform this change within the next week, maybe?
So I've been limiting some of the things that I had been eating while at work. So I work at a coffee shop, so we have like pastry items and we have a bunch of coffee, obviously. So And we can get coffee whenever we would like. So I've been limiting myself to one coffee a day, and then once I finish that coffee, I drink water for the rest of the shift.
Hmm.
And we have these like little egg white protein bites that we serve, so
Yeah.
I eat those because they aren't as bad as like the pastry items, like the bready carbs. So I think just small tweaks like that, or taking the extra time um, to plan like a meal and like go to the grocery store. I could do that by like writing in my agenda of like a time
Yeah.
and like when and what to get at the grocery store.
Okay. So really this week you want to focus on making a grocery list before you go, at work limiting your caffeine intake with that coffee, also eating the egg whites that makes you feel better rather than eating a pastry.
Mhm.
How confident are you from like scale of 1 to 10, 10 being you could see yourself doing this every single day of the week, 1 being you're not ready to make this change? How confident are you that you could do this next week?
I think I could. I think I'm at an 8. I
Okay.
think that I have been kind of already doing it, so I feel confident that I can stick to the things I have done.
Good.
Where I might struggle are um, is with like the newer changes, like going to the grocery store and
Right.
having or like a plan of what to pick out, because I tend to just like kind of snag.
So, yeah.
So that might just be the challenging part.
Good. So because of the physical activity nutrition change, we also you kind of already started doing a food nutrition change. So I really commend you on that for seeing that you're able to kind of build off of this new behavior change. That's awesome. So do you have anything else you'd want to ask me or add?
I think I'm good.
Well, thank you, Emily, and I look forward to our next meeting.
Thank you.